did the song come about? Like, did the beat come up and then you was just like, all right, bet I'm about to write this, or did you have the idea and was like, hey, sample this, or how did that start?
Man, it's funny. We were talking about being in jail, right? So I had a TV in my jail cell, you know what I'm saying? Watched a lot of TV, put it like that. And we had AMC, and they played The Walking Dead, right? And I hate that show, right?
Oh, you hate it?
Hate it. I mean, I watched it because I was in jail, but I'm like one of them type people, if you ever get around me, I'm like very critical about perfection. Yeah. Like, I have to make it the way I want it to be. So when I'm watching the show, I'm like, you know, I would do this different, I would do this different. This is for kids. This is like a kid show, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But they had these marathons that would come on back to back to back. You know how AMC is, like with the with the Breaking Bad. So, and they keep coming out with new shit. Even now, they're coming out with new episodes and shit. It's crazy. Anyway, the theme song would come on every time, and I'm like, I hear it, never thought about making a beat out of it, you know what I'm saying? And then this one day, I'm out of jail, working, and I'm like, yo, I love the violins and the piano in that shit. That would be a dope beat. So I hit up my homeboy, Dope Boy. I'm like, yo, man, listen, you ever heard of The Walking Dead? He heard of it, but he ain't never really seen the show. I'm like, yo, look, go listen to this. Tell me what you can do with it. And to be honest with you, when I ask him to make a beat, you can ask him. We do not be getting along. We be having different ideas. I'll be like, nah, I want it like this. He'll do it like this, and then I'll be like, nah, I don't even like that. It sounds, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I gave him the idea for the beat, I didn't even have any expectations. I was completely just open because I went and listened to some other beats on YouTube. And trash, you know what I mean? So when he came out with that beat and he came up, I was like, bro, what did you do? Like, this is crazy. Like, I mean, if you really listen to it, which I know a lot of people won't really take the time to listen to the instrumental, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I did it. It's my baby. It's his baby. So just listening to the instrumental itself, it's like a freaking, it's an orchestra. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way he freaked it, it's like, never heard a beat like that. There's no beats out there like that right now. I mean, it's like, it's a movie beat. You can put that on a score or a soundtrack.
Can I comment on the beat maker side?
No,
for all my producers out there. For all my beat makers, right?
Yeah.
So my whole come up, the beat styles that I used to make were all influenced by like The Alchemist. I used to love sampling and making dope like hardcore hip hop records for years and years and years, right? So until I finally got confident in that, that's when I started trying other stuff. And then what got me to try other stuff were beat battles.
Okay.
And what's cool about beat battles is you don't really have to leave home. There's a lot of online ones. So shout out to illmusic.com, because through them and a history of battling awesome producers all over the world, I got this trend of sampling stuff and then doing what's called like a flip, you know, flipping it, making it sound completely different from the original arrangement and composition, right? So that's what I did. I took the sample and I just flipped it up, timed it. The drums kind of came to me, and just working with this guy and knowing how crazy it is about the beat having to be right, because he just has his own particular sound and style, right? Knowing his background and knowing the certain sounds and stuff that he likes, the beat came along, but like he said, we had to like mend our heads together and really gel this into what you hear today. Because like what you hear today, the final beat isn't what I originally made. Like, it was in bits and pieces, and we had to sit there and be like, dude, now this here goes there, this here goes there. And with Fruity Loops, you can do whatever I want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
The beat is a mix between sampling, old school hip hop sampling, but then I also do throw in 808s and have synth sounds and instruments on it, because we both like records to feel like a big show. Even though it's a studio record, when you hear it, I want that effect to hit you, like all the percussion, the stuff, to sound like you're in front of a drummer or a show or whatever. In that show, I mean, I didn't have any expectations either. It's the first beat he ever asked me to be like, dude, make whatever you want. And I was like, cool.
Going for
you know what I'm saying? And I made it, cater to his style, but then also what I thought was dope with all the effects and stuff you hear too. And I mean, when he came back with me and was like, I love that track. I was like, stop fucking with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting some kind of like, that's trash, because I've heard that out of his mouth before. Like, that beat sucked, right?
So you guys having the prior history of working together helped you finesse that beat in the way that
he just started making beats. He was a rapper to me. He just started making beats, man. I was there with him from day one and was like, no, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? To this. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And I told him I always appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody just wants a yes man on your team.
Oh no. Totally.
I mean, if that's what you want, how you supposed to elevate, right?
I tell Brandon he fucks up every.
So I tell him all the time, dude. When I'm slipping, you tell me.
Yeah, we know you do.
When I'm slipping, you be managing. You tell me, bro, you're slipping. That's what I expect. And he expects the same back. And we found a way where we can do it and not kill each other.
There you go.
For sure. Also, too, you know, just to talk about the video a little bit more and how it relates to the song and how it all came about. So we were coming up with the Walking Dead theme. I was thinking, how can I make this a visual? What would make sense? And I just kept going with the Walking Dead. We actually were thinking of doing something like, not Thriller, but that's what my main idea was. I think when we were talking about it at first, I wanted something kind of like that. But anyway, what I ended up, the idea was in the song I'm talking about, really, you know, mumble rappers and that hip hop that I dislike, you know what I mean? It's that low quality music, you know what I'm saying? Because I like some mumble rap. But I wanted to kind of put some characters in there that would kind of make the point driven home a little bit harder. So I have like a Tekashi 6ix9ine character in there. We did, I think, Cardi B and Lil Pump, but the only one you can really tell is the 6ix9ine one, just because of the hair and whatnot, which is your brother. Shout out to Dominique. Yeah, he definitely.
Let me tell you why did he send me a snap of him in that wig, and I was like, bro, I hate to break it to you, but you look like him.
He did look like him.
Really did.
He was like,
I told him he was a superstar. He looked just like him, for real.
And those tattoos came out good.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely had to put him in there just because he's snitching and he's one of the rappers I just hate. So
I was about to say, I mean, that kind of plays into, you know, your come up and you know why you got in trouble and stuff. So that the snitching aspect kind of plays into it from the Walking Dead video.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I think is dope. So when's the video dropping?
Halloween, 10/31,
October
31st.
Yeah.
Big whoa.
Should be easy to remember.
There you go.
All right, so aside from the Walking Dead music video and the single, what else do we have to look forward to from Frosty?
Man, I got collabs galore. I've got so much content right now. It wouldn't even be fair to really tell you what it is, man. I've got another video lined up. This project I'm dropping right now, it's actually an EP. It's going to be called Murder Season. And The Walking Dead is just the first song coming out. I was thinking about dropping the whole project at one time, but I think I'm going to just do it in singles. It's still going to be an EP, but it's going to be just more content like that. That way I can promote every track the way it's supposed to be.
So Murder Season, when we shooting for it?
Well, it's gonna be this is 10/31, man. This is
10/31 is the start of it all.
Yeah, Volume 1. Let's go.
That's big. Can we expect more Doughboy on the project? Already.
Oh yeah.
Big whoop.
He just gives a nod.
He's like,
Yeah.
yep.
I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad you guys helped me out with this vision.
Go ahead, tell them where they can find you at on social media. Give some shout outs.
For sure, man. You can find me on Instagram. It's Frosty, ITSFORSTYY. You can find me on Facebook, Frosty the Doman, DOEMAN. And you can find me on YouTube, man. If you just look me up on YouTube, Frosty the Doman. And I think my YouTube is actually Doman Music Group. DMG Media Group, yeah. So Instagram is probably the easiest way. It's Frosty with 2 Y's. Holla at me. Doughboy, where you at?
If you want to holler at me for beats or just check out my music, you can go on any platform, search up Doughboy the Producer. Simple as that.
There you
Instagram is my home. Hashtag Doughboy the Producer. DMV Producers. Shout out to Ill Music. I hope y'all like the record. 10/31 Walking Dead records coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All of that.
The Walking Dead dropping Halloween. Frosty in the building. Doughboy in the building. We are the Iron Skillet. You know what it is.
Peace.
Yup.